Shabbat Shalom. Welcome back. Welcome back, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, Akeem and Akatim. You know, brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties, and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house. Shalom. Welcome back to the road trip. All praises. Shabbat Shalom, right? Sabbath's peace. Sabbath's peace and blessings to you, you know? That's what we say to one another. Shabbat Shalom, right? Shabbat Shalom. How are you doing, man? Right? Shalom, Shalom. All praises to the Most High. And, you know, peace and blessings to your homes, your dwelling places, your children, your loved ones, your friends, and your pets, right? All that good stuff that you need so much in your life, Mishpachah. The stuff that makes you at peace, right? Keeps your vibrations balanced. That's right. That's right. So, what's up, man? All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, he's the door. That's how we get our blessings. Honor to the Ruach. And my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of y'all. Let's dip in. Let's dip in and get some of this. All right. That's right. That's right. So, yeah, all pleasantries out of the way. Welcome back to the road trip. It's good to have you here, right? We're here for another reading. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, we're not going to call this the Jewish Antiquities anymore. Well, titles-wise, yeah, we are. But we're going to keep it proper. But the Antiquities of the Yahudim, coming out of the works of Flavius Josephus, right? Chapter 9, the manner of our offering sacrifices. Let's check that out. That sounds good, right? Antiquities of the Yahudim, book number 3, chapter 9. All right. If you have these works available to you, please read along with me, Mishpachah. I would love to have you accompanying me and just fact checking. You know, 2 eyes are better than 1. 3 eyes are better than 2, right? And 10 eyes are better than all, right? And as many eyes as we can put on these scrolls, we can get true understanding, right? Let's be focused. Let's stay focused. We just got to stay focused. Right? All praises. So I just want to exhort and lift up all of you on the Shabbat. We have been given a responsibility. Not just looking forward to glory. No, that's just part of the job. That's part of it. Yeah, you want all the good stuff. You want the dainties. You want all that's coming, right? But there's work to do now. And we are the builders of the temple. The Most High does not live in a temple built with man's hands, but yet of the Ruach. We are the living bricks. Cornerstone is Yahweh Shai. You understand? This is fishing season. It's time to fish. We're fishers of men. Time to get busy. All right? Time to get busy. Cast out your drag net. Pull everything into the boat. All right? And then let the Most High decide what fish he wants to keep. Just cast it out. Cast it out. And you know, cast it out and drag everything in. All right? That's what time we're in. No further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, chapter 9, book 3, the Jewish Antiquities, the Antiquities of the Yahudim, works of Flavius Josephus, the manner of our offering sacrifices. Let's begin. All right, let's go. Chapter 9, Salake Yah and Salake Ak, right? Chapter 9, section 1, and it reads, I will now make mention of a few of our laws which belong to purifications and the like sacred offices, since I am incidentally come to this matter of sacrifices. These sacrifices were of 2 sorts. Of those sorts, one was offered for private persons, and the other for the people in general, Salakiyah. And they are done in 2 different ways. In the one case, what is killed is burnt as a whole burnt offering. Thus that name is given to it. But the other is a thank offering and is designed for feasting those that sacrifice, right? So it's for the eating of the priests, right? The Levitical priests, all right? And is designed for feasting those that sacrifice. I will speak of the former. Suppose a private man offer a burnt offering. He must slay either a bull, a lamb, or a kid of the goats, and the two latter of the first year. Though of bulls he is permitted to sacrifice those of a greater age, but all burnt offerings are to be of males. They're male offerings. Why? So feminist, any feminine, let's talk. It's not just about the animals. Let's talk. And we'll continue. When they are killed, the priest sprinkled the blood around the altar. They then cleanse the bodies, and divide them into parts, and salt them with salt, and lay them upon the altar, while the pieces of wood are piled up one upon another, and the fire is burning. They next cleanse the feet of the sacrifices and inner parts in an accurate manner, and so lay them next to the rest of the purged by the fire. So all the inner parts, right? All the stuff like, beef liver and stuff. Okay, so that's how they. This is a Hebrew barbecue. Are you paying attention? Let's continue. While the priest received the hides, this is the way of offering a burnt offering. That's the end of section 1. Are we tracking? Right? You're talking about a Hebrew barbecue. Where do you think the whole tradition of a barbecue comes from? Right? The unity of multiple Hebrews coming together, a potluck. You bring what you got, I bring what I got, and we offer this up to the Most High. And it's always a good time. You see that? There's drinks, there's food, there's supplication, right? There's exhortation going on, and edification going on, and games and in entertainment. A barbecue's got everything. Call it a kickback. All right, man. Let's continue. Let's get some more of this. Section 2 reads, "But those that offer thanks offerings do indeed sacrifice the same creatures, but such as are unblemished and above a year old. However, they may take either males or females. They also sprinkle the altar with the blood. But they lay upon the altar the kidneys and the caul, right? The caul, right? The guts, and all the fat, and the lobe of the liver, together with the lump and the rump of the lamb, the hind parts, right? Then, giving the breast and the right shoulder to the priest, the offerers feast upon the remainder of the flesh for 2 days, and what remains they burn." That's the end of section 2. Did you get something out of that? I did. All right, let's continue. Let's go, man. All praises to the Most High. This is not our work. This is the work the Most High has given us, and we are just stewards. All right, pay attention. Okay, chapter 9, section 3. What does it say? What does it say, Mishpachah? Well, I'm going to tell you. Let's read, all right? And it reads, "The sacrifices for sins are offered in the same manner as is the thank offering. But those who are unable to purchase complete sacrifices offer 2 pigeons and 2 turtle doves," right? "The one of which is made a burnt offering to the Most High Yahweh, and the other they give as food to the priests. But we shall treat more accurately the offering to these creatures in our discourse concerning sacrifices. But if a person fall into sin by ignorance, he offers a ewe lamb, like a baby lamb, right? Or a female kid of the goats of the same age, and the priest sprinkle the blood at the altar, not after the former manner, but at the corners of it. They also bring the kidneys and the rest of the fat together with the lobe of the liver, right? The lobe, all of it, not just some, all of it, to the altar, while the priests bear away the hides and the flesh and spend it in the Kodesh place on the same day. They eat it. For the law does not permit them to leave it until the morning. You got to eat it. And whatever you don't eat, you got to burn, right? What happened during Passover? That's exactly what they did. Right. Okay, let's continue. All right. So we were right here in this verse. "And if the rulers offer sacrifices for their sins," page flip, "they bring the same offerings that private men do, only they so far defer. They defer. that they are to bring for sacrifices a bull or a kid of the goats, both males. Both males. There's a reason for that, right? Certain things. It says what the offering of forgiveness. We brought females, ewe lambs, right, or female goats. But then over here we flip, and it says in the same offerings that we talk about for a different purpose, we bring male goats. So we have to discern which is which. It might be difficult to understand now because we were not given that. We're not growing up in that lifestyle. But these are things that we need to learn, right? Because nothing new is under the sun. The same way they used to worship back then, don't you think that we're going to be doing the same things except for offering? We're not going to be burning up lambs and bulls anymore because Yahweh Shai was the last lamb, okay? He was the last lamb, but he's coming back as the lion. But we're going to still be giving up our worship, but no sacrifices, all right? Pay attention. We got one more section, section 4, and we're going to finish this up with some notes, and then we're going to end chapter 9, okay? How's that feel? How's that feel, man? Shabbat shalom. All praises to the Most High. Let's continue reading. I love this, and I love you. Never forget that, okay? Yeah. I love you, Mishpakat. Section 4 reads, now the law requires, both in private and public sacrifices, that the finest flour be also brought, for a lamb the measure of 1/10 deal, for a ram 2, and for a bull 3. This they consecrate upon the altar when it is mingled with oil, for oil is also brought by those that sacrifice. For a bull the half of a hin, and for a ram the third part of the same measure, and 1/4 of it for a lamb. This hin is an ancient Hebrew measure and is equivalent to 2 Athenian chaos, right? Or koas, or congias, salake. I don't know Athenian language, right? I'm not a Greek. I'm a Hebrew, all right? They bring the same quantity of oil which they do of wine, and they pour the wine about the altar. But if anyone does not offer a complete sacrifice of animals, but brings fine flour only for a vow, he throws a handful upon the altar as its first fruits. Before they start burning the animals, you got to throw up your wheat or your grain, whatever, right? Right? As the first fruits, while the priests take the rest to their food, either boiled or mingled with oil, but made into cakes of bread. But whatever it be that a priest himself offers, it must be of necessity be all burned. All of it. Not some. All of it. No discerning. All of it. Now the law forbids us to sacrifice any animal at the same time with its dam. So you can't kill the female if you kill the male. You got to allow procreation. You got to allow it to happen. And in other cases, not until the 8th day after its birth. Other sacrifices there are also appointed for escaping distempters, right? Or for other occasions, salake, in which meat offerings are consumed together with the animals that are sacrificed, of which it is not lawful to leave any part until the next day. Only the priests are to take their own share, right? So if you don't eat it all, what did he say in the Passover? Eat it all, everything. Consume it, right? Consume it. Do not boil this. Burn it with fire. And whatever you don't eat, you got to burn the next day. That's the end of section 4. And then also the end of chapter 9. And we got one note that we're going to read. And then after that, we're going to let it be. And we'll go ahead and we'll reconvene next time on chapter 10 concerning the festivals and how each day of such festival is to be observed. Okay? We're going into the feast days. Okay? Let's read these notes. Naga, I love you. All right. Jewish Antiquities of the Yahudim. Come on, man. Book number 3, chapter 9, notes. And it reads, man, point number 1. There's only one point. Let's read it real quick. It's real short. What Reland well observes here out of Josephus, as compared with the law of Moshe, Leviticus 7 and 15, that the eating of the sacrifice the same day it was offered seems to mean only before the morning of the next day, although the latter part, i.e. the night, by technically part of the next day according to the Jewish reckoning, right? Well, the reckoning of the Yahudim. They say Jewish and they use that word lightly. They fling it around and I don't like it. Right? Let's be accurate. Yahudim, right, is greatly to be observed upon other occasions also. The Yahudim maxim in such cases is this, that the day goes before the night, and this appears to me to be the language both of the Old and New Testament. See also the notes in Antiquities, book number, 4? Chapter 4, section 4, and Reland's notes on book number 4, chapter 8, section 28. And that's the end of the notes, man. Okay, yeah. All praises to the Most High. Who? The Most High. Why? Because he has given us everything, and we are kingdom-minded, walking in righteousness, right? Okay, so thank you for being here with me on this little read along, on this little journey right here. We're about to gas up, hit the little exit right here, and put a little bit more fuel in the car. We got some more Mishpachah who are jumping in the back seat on the next stop. Thank you, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, everybody, Akim and Akatim, brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to you. All right, your homes, your dwelling places, your children, your loved ones, your friends, and your pets, man, the little fur babies. Thank you for being here, and it's fitting as we are on the road trip. I always say, please be safe out there on the road as you travel to and fro, doing the will of the Most High, especially if you have those kiddies in the car with you. All right, until we speak again, until we read again, it's always, man, you know the deal. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahal Ruach HaKadosh, and my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of you. I love you, and I'll see you all soon on the next one, Yahweh willing. Yes, all praises. That's right, man. Baruch Hashem, man. Shalom. That's right, brah. Yeah.